Alright, yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski. It's another early morning, jumping into some random games here. I recommend grabbing a cup of coffee, maybe a cup of hot chocolate, just any sort of warm drink. I feel like I don't drink enough warm drinks early in the morning. I feel like that's a very comforting feeling, but we're going to go ahead and jump into some games. If you guys enjoy this content, please do make sure to like the video and subscribe for daily PokeMMO content. If not, feel free to dislike and leave a long comment telling me how stinky I am. Now, let's go ahead and jump into some PokeMMO randoms. Let's see what we're looking at today. Let's see what we've got. We've got Altaria with leftovers, kind of stally, control-y with the fog and roost. That'll be important. Solrock with Stone Edge. So that'll be interesting. We have physical, Stone Edge, Swords Dance, Solrock. Interesting. Farfetch with Leak, of course. What's the speed stat on Farfetch? That'll be a really important factor here. Farfetch might actually be able to put out some really sick damage. But yeah, the speed stat's going to matter a ton. At 154, we're looking pretty slow here. Now, there's a really good chance this mine has HP Ice, so I think that's the assumption we're going to work off of and make a switch. What else could it have is what I need to think about. My best bet here is probably going to be Mr. Mime. This thing's going to be throwing off special attacks. Mr. Mime has a pretty high base special defense. I could just go Solrock, though, as well. Solrock is a lot safer. Mr. Mime is a lot stronger of a Pokemon overall, especially with Salad Berry. And it also has sub, so keeping it healthy is more viable and reliant. This thing has Life Orb. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going Solrock here. Seems like a pretty good play to me. I'm very scared of HP Ice there. I guess, honestly, going Solrock into HP Ice isn't that good of a play. He does just go for the straight-up T-Bolt, which would have hit for neutral. Did a lot more damage than I expected. I should be safe to... I'm definitely slower. So the scary thing is I really just want a Swords Dance here, expecting he switches out, but I don't know how my opponent plays yet. Since I don't know how my opponent plays, I'm actually going to EQ. Yep, because he stays in and just goes for an attack, which is crazy. He's going to make the risky play, so I'm just going to respond with a safe EQ. Now, I don't get him quite yet, but thankfully his Life Orb will go ahead and finish him off here, so... I have to ask myself, do I want to keep this Solrock around? And the answer might actually be yes. Either he might Signal Beam again. I need to switch into something here. I could go Altaria and try to Roost, but it's a little risky. I have two options here. I can sacrifice Solrock and play it really slow, or I can kind of go back to Altaria. Or, yeah, I don't go Mr. Mime here because I'm scared of... Signal Beam honestly hits a lot of my team here. Signal Beam hits a lot. I could go to Altaria and Roost, or just let Solrock die. I think I want to make the Altaria Roost play. It's kind of it's a little greedy. This might hurt me in the long run, but we'll see. Thankfully, no, it worked out perfectly. I only take a beautiful 9.7. He could have EQ'd, or sorry, he could have Thunderbolted or Signal Beam there, which is why I was a little scary. Thunderbolt would have hit me for some pretty decent damage. Thankfully, he goes for Signal Beam. That makes this play totally 1000% worth it. So keeping that Solrock either for a sacrifice in the back, or if it outspeeds something, being able to bring it in and get a really nice outspeed is really, really important. This thing definitely has an ice move. I feel like he's telling me that by bringing it in. He's one speed stat higher, which is super unfortunate. So we've got some pretty unlucky speed tiers at the moment, it looks like. Now, what's going to be my best bet here? Part of me wants to go hard Weavile. He's obviously going to Ice Beam. My team is really weak to a lot of this ice stuff. I could go Mr. Mime pretty safely, I feel like, and then go for a Nasty Plot / Focus Blast. Let's go Mr. Mime. It's a little risky, a little scared about it, but I would have loved to bring this in at healthy HP, but okay, Nasty Plot. What is Porygon Z's base special defense is what I'm a little scared of here. I don't know if I have it in my deck, so I do, thankfully. 75, okay. I am definitely just going to go ahead and, I'm faster, right? It should be, yep. Okay, I'm definitely just going to go ahead and go for the Focus Blast here. I just have to, yep, play around those misses, so. And he has Shadow Ball, I didn't expect that. That's unfortunate. I definitely didn't expect that. Damn, okay, unfortunate. He's Life Orb, Nasty Plotted up, really strong. I'm going to bring in Weavile here and go for a Fake Out. to get some chip damage, and then I can either go into a switch into Soul Rock to sacrifice it to bring Weavile back in and go for another Fake Out, or see if I have enough damage to just go ahead and finish this thing. Going Ampharos here is really smart. If he's expecting Fake Out, I don't know why you would expect Fake Out. I don't know if that's a new common thing. I've never seen Fake Out on Weavile prior to this randoms game, so maybe that's just common now. Very smart play if he expected the Fake Out, which I assume is the case there. So now I think he might be faster than me, unfortunately. 225 halved. That's brutal. This thing getting static is really brutal, but it was a really smart play by my opponent if that was intended. So more power to him. More power to him. Now my Weavile becomes a lot less valuable here. This is definitely a tough matchup for me as well. I've seen so many like special attackers with insane coverage that really just deal with my team. Definitely a really tough matchup so far. I might just go ahead and go for the Night Slash. He's going to be faster. He's going to Volt Switch. Yep. He's going to be faster. Volt Switch out. Also just a smart play there. He can kind of switch and react to me if I switch. But now I'm going to stay in and try to go for that Night Slash and just try to get a little bit of damage here. We'll see what happens. Brings in Grumpig, so my Night Slash is going to do really great here. Nice. A beautiful 86%, and I think... God, why is Grumpig so fast? I didn't realize the thing was 176 speed. That's pretty hilarious. I'm actually going to stay in and go for another Night Slash. If he KOs my Weavile, that's okay. My Weavile's speed being halved really brutalizes the Pokemon. Wow, okay, perfect. This is exactly what I'm talking about. More free damage. What I was really scared of was, his Grumpig using Soft Boil or Recover. I think it has access to, I don't think it's Soft Boil. I think it has access to Recover. It has access to some sort of Sustain, and that Pokemon can be really tanky and really annoying. I'm just going to Ice Steel Crash here, not trying to allow him to set up with a Swords Dance. Sacking my Weavile, yep. I could have also gone Soul Rock there if I really expected the EQ, but then it doesn't really put me in an advantageous position. It just kind of lets him Night Slash or kill my Soul Rock, so... It's not really a super useful play. What do I want to bring in here? So I've seen EQ. He's 193 speed or so. Is this the time to bring in Heracross? This might be the time to bring in Heracross, but it's tough. I need to make a move, though, is the issue. I'm 4 seconds. I really need to go fast. This is unfortunate. I almost want to bring in Heracross. Man, this is tough. This is I kind of misplay this. I want to CC here, kill whatever comes in, and then get my Flame Orb proc and get out. Man, he goes to Ampharos. If he gets another static, he hits the 30% chance back to back. Talk about luck, man. That is unfortunate. Now, thankfully, it still does boost my Facade, but it just sucks. That just sucks. Okay, he's Light Stream, which is actually really good for me. If he had Reflect, he definitely should have used that. Heracross, even though it's parried, like, it sucks how slow it is. I still have to tank stuff. I might be able to put a lot of work in with it still. 9 seconds. Man, those static procs were pretty insane. Getting both of them like that is really, really crazy. What does he have here to hit this with? Do I just spam Facade again? Am I scared of... I don't know what I'm scared of here. Rest, that's fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. He has Light Screen up, not Reflect. Yeah, I just stay in the Facade here. I'm really glad I went ahead and just clicked Facade. Now, obviously, Mega Horn would have been slightly better. Oh, he has Chesto. That's a little scary. I think Mega Horn would have been better here. What's the damage diff? It's actually pretty interesting. Guts procs off of Para too, right? Boost attack if status. Yeah, okay. I don't know if Facade 140. I feel like Facade might. I think Mega Horn's actually more, but he has Psychic, which one shots. I guess I was lowered. I think if I wasn't lowered, I should have switched. I think I was just inting it. I think I'm just a little tilted from those para hacks. Those double para hacks was super annoying, super unlucky. I think my only play here is to go Altaria. What can you do? Definitely super frustrating, but how else can you play it? Just a free Dragon Claw here, getting some good damage off. He shouldn't be, wow, that did no damage. That's pretty pathetic damage. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I just clicked the EQ here. Whatever he throws out at me. Yeah, Crunch thankfully doesn't do much damage. He gets the defense drop as well. Wow, a lot of RNG piling up for my opponent. Like, I actually think I have to switch off that defense drop. Okay, my Soul Rock outspeeds literally nothing on his team, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sacrifice it here to get the defense reset on my Altaria. The speed tiers of this battle were in terrible condition for me, especially alongside the double static. This battle was really close, but some decent plays and RNG really swayed it in certain directions. I'm just gonna Dragon Claw here, expecting a possible switch. Like there's a chance he switches, so I might as well just go for the Dragon Claw. I could have played it really slow and gone for like Roost there, but I'm a little worried about like any sort of sniper crazy crits or something. Even though he's using Crunch instead of Night Slash, still just too worried there. I never saw Ice Beam from this thing earlier, which is terrifying. He's also one speed stat higher. Man, talk about a rough position. I really just want to Roost here and get healthy, but I actually don't think I'm in a position to be able to do that. I think I just have to Dragon Claw, because yeah, he's done a nasty plot, get really strong. I'm not in a position to be able to Roost. He's just going to kill me no matter what. I just have to get whatever damage off him as I possibly can. It looks like this game is over. I think I played this game to the best of my ability. Feel like my opponent had a much better team than me, a much better position team. Thankfully, the Shadow Claw doesn't kill. If I crit here, it could be huge. No crit. Yep, there we go. Actually, I guess I could have made a crazy far-fetched play on the Shadow Ball and gone for the... Yeah, honestly, I could have made that play, but would he take Life Orb damage for missing the Shadow Ball? I don't think so. I'm not fast enough here. I'm just in a Night Slash in case for whatever reason he goes Grumpig. There we go. GG's. I feel like I played that game to the best of my ability. I feel like my opponent had a good static switch or two, and it really paid off for him RNG-wise. Fair enough. No hard feelings. He played well. I played well. That's just how randoms go sometimes. On to the next game. Let's go ahead and jump into game number 2. Got a 1/22 queue. So I guess we've got a lot to talk about. Let's go ahead and look over the randoms PvP statistics. One of the most important things is that I think 4th gen Pokemon really need to be rebalanced, which is interesting to see. I think it's been enough time now where people have come to understand and come to learn around the 4th gen Pokemon, but they're still ruling over the tier. Like look at like Rotom Frost, Rotom Heat, Fan Rotom are literally all like Wormadam even, Staraptor, Rotom, Rotom Wash. Oh my god, Rotom is insane apparently. God, like look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's insane. So 5 Rotoms out of the top 7 Pokemon, 5 of them are Rotom right now in randoms. That is absolutely absurd. Garchomp, Bronzong, Skunk, yeah, all these Gen 4 Pokemon, man. Gen 4 definitely. So Gen 4 is the most recent addition of Pokemon to be added into random battles. Gen 4 Pokemon actually weren't in random battles prior to a previous update. And they're definitely taking the tier by storm. And they are definitely obliterating things. And it really shows the power creep. It's funny because, like, people think of Gen 5 as a crazy power creep tier. And, like, a lot of really powerful Pokemon. Which there is, obviously, Hydreigon. Stuff like that. But, wow. Gen 4 is pretty insane. Things like Infernape. Things like Garchomp. Things like all the Rotom appliances. Staraptor. Bronzong. Wow. It's, yeah. Gen 4 is crazy. Gen 4 is slept on, I think, in terms of just pure power level being put out is absurd. It's crazy. Okay, 20 seconds left. Wish me the best luck. Hopefully this set goes a little better. I think the most important thing is just not getting too stuck on those losses. We're 4-5 this season in randoms. I definitely have a lot of practice to do. I think I've definitely gotten a lot worse post the release of 4th gen Pokemon. I think I play a lot less and I play a lot worse, and I just have a lot to learn, a lot to practice on still, and just gotta keep chugging. Let's see how this game goes. Opponent's got a nice cosplay with the lollipop and everything. Citrus Berry, Belly Drum, Politoed Lead, Life Orb, Lunatone, Togekiss with Nasty Plot setup, Heracross with Spikes. Interesting. Life Orb, Heracross, Spikes is really interesting. Choice Scarf, Drifblim with Trick can actually be super relevant. And we have a Stolly Umbreon. Okay, let's see how this goes. The lead matchup, very lucky for me, very good for me. Well, kind of. I am physical, but he doesn't know that. So my opponent should just go ahead and hard switch out here. My opponent should always hard switch out here. And on this hard switch out, I'm just going to Belly Drum. They should never stay in here. They should never expect that I'm Belly Drum physical. There's literally no way. They should switch out here. They should switch out expecting a Scald. Yep. Roserade comes in. I'm going to be slower. It's going to be able to one-shot me with Leaf Storm. I think I have to get out here, unfortunately, which is really sad. I really want to stay in here and Ice Punch, but it's probably going to go for the Leaf Storm, and I definitely die to this thing's Leaf Storm. Like, I'm pretty sure. I almost want to calc this, arguably, which is hilarious. Maybe I should be calcing stuff. I feel like I definitely die to this thing's Leaf Storm. What is Roserade's base special attack? I do have 90. I have a pretty high 125. Part of me wants to calc this really quick. Here. How close is this? So we've got level 74 Roserade staring down, 81 Politoed. I have 2 minutes. Let's see if we can calc this really quick. Roserade 74. The only important stat here is going to be its 85 special attack EVs. Nature is neutral. I don't know the item. Leaf Storm versus Politoed 81 with no item. Politoed level 81. The only important stats are going to be the 85 HP EVs and the 85 special defense. Yeah, it's looking like it's doing 80 to 95%, so it does KO for sure. What's the switch into this then, is the question. Definitely not Lunatone. I could go Togekiss reasonably. I could go Togekiss and Nasty Plot, I guess. I think that's pretty safe. Let's go for that play. Should be able to take the, yeah, the Giga Drain or the Leaf Storm. I wonder if I could have lived Giga Drain. I can actually calc that now. I might have actually been able to live Giga Drain. Giga Drain. Yeah, I actually would have lived Giga Drain and been able to kill it. But honestly, that kind of sucks. Yeah. I mean, what can you do? Unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and just go for a straight Nasty Plot here. I wonder if he'll Sludge Bomb or switch. Am I faster? I'm a little slower, unfortunately. This might be a greedy play. If he Sludge Bombs me here, honestly, it puts me in a really bad position. If he Sludge Bombs plus Toxics me, I took so much damage. I feel like the Giga Drain plus Sand. I don't know. I feel like it's so much damage. Even with lefties. That feels brutal. I'm really hoping he switches here. Really, really hoping for that. Okay, there we go. That's really good for me. As long as he switches, it's very good for me. If he doesn't, it's very bad for me. There we go. We have the Nasty Plot up. Now it's a very good play for me. This should be pretty good. Let's see what play I can make here. So, the question is, what do I want to click here, right? It's actually really tough. Hippowdon has a really weak special defense stat. But the thing that I'm most worried / concerned, I think I'm going to try to go for the flinch. I think going for a Serene Grace flinch with Air Slash, 60%, is really important, really likely. I can two-shot him if I flinch him once. He might have Sturdy. He has Stone Edge but misses, so I know that looks pretty lucky for my end, and it kind of is, but not really. There's a lot of RNG in my favor there. I have a 60% chance to flinch him. I'm going to go try attack here. Because I don't want to risk the chance of missing. So I have a 60% chance to flinch him there, on top of he obviously has a 20% chance to miss. So something going wrong and his Hippowdon going down is pretty likely. I'm really surprised he went Hippo down there. I don't think that's, even though it has Stone Edge, unless his team just absolutely cannot deal with Togekiss in literally any way, I don't think that is ever the time to go Hippowdon. Mothim comes in. I just don't know this Pokemon well enough, so I'm a little scared. He has Air Slash as well, just going for a flinch, I guess. Okay, there we go. Wow, that was the easiest, literally the easiest trade of my life. I think he's just trying to weaken my Togekiss and just saying, like, hey, like, I can't really answer this thing well, and Mothim is terrible, so please just take my Mothim with you, and here's some damage or whatever. I might actually be able to live this thing. As long as this thing isn't choice specs, I think I actually should be able to live an attack from Charizard. And if he goes for like Belly Drum or some shit, I'm going to stay in and just go for the Tri Attack. I'm a little slower. Yeah, 33% even. Not even that much damage. Charizard needs Sun. Like Charizard, I'm actually even going to Leftovers range. Wow. I'm going to Leftovers range out of the, and I paralyzed, which means now I'm faster. Wow, I feel for my opponent. That was not a matchup it seems like they could possibly win. It seems like, I mean, they play, to be fair, like, this is kind of the classic phrase that I use. Sometimes you'll take a lost game, or you'll take a game that is you're most likely going to lose and make it for sure lost. And I feel like that's what my opponent did there, to be fair. But that's not really, you know, in the grand scheme of things, how much did it really affect the outcome of that game? Probably not too much. It just seemed like they didn't have a team / Pokemon to deal with Togekiss. Togekiss is really, really strong. I brought it into position where I could set up Nasty Plot. He shouldn't have gone Hippo down. He should have gone anything else. But at the same time, you know, what can you ask for? That was just didn't seem like he had an answer for it. What can you do? Randoms is random sometimes. Now we're lead Stantler into Omastar. This thing, I'm a little scared of it being Shell Smash. I was looking for, wow, I'm Calm Mind. Oh, shit. I'm Calm Mind Stantler here. That's actually really cool. I really like that. I really like Stantler as a Pokemon. I actually used to run, this might sound insane nowadays, but I actually used to run a Calm Mind Stantler back in like 2014. Yeah, 2014. One of my first competitive Pokemon in the game. It was actually, Stantler was a really interesting, really good mixed Pokemon back in 2014. You know, very, very long time ago. That was even before the physical special split. It was a very interesting Pokemon. What else do I have on my team? I didn't even look at my team much, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and click Calm Mind once. I'm a little scared of Shell Smash here. Maybe I should just T-Bolt. Maybe I should just T-Bolt. Or I could, actually, if I'm scared of Shell Smash, I'm going to sub. I think sub is the middle ground play. So if I'm scared of Shell Smash, I'm faster. What I can do there is just go ahead and sub. And then next turn, I'll be able to hit him when he's, like, defenses are all weakened and everything. So I can actually face down this Hippowdon as Stantler since I'm Calm Mind. I'm a little scared that my Shadow Ball is just going to do no damage. Should I just go to something else? I feel like it's possible I should just go to something else, but it depends on what is on my team. I have Sunflora with Solar Power, Sunny Day, Giga Drain, Growth, Earth Power. Let me... Man, there's a couple of plays here. There's actually seriously a couple of plays here. I think I'm going to go ahead and make a randoms. I'm going to make a straight up, this is a randoms play. I am going to just stay in brute force and try to do as much damage and force stuff a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and Calm Mind up here once. His EQ shouldn't be able to kill me immediately here. I'm going to go ahead and Shadow Ball here and test my damage. I'm hoping for at least like 40%, but I'm a little scared. It's not even going to do that. He just straight switches into a Gligar. 30% to Gligar. Wow, really, really poor damage to this thing. I wonder if he's setting up rocks here. Is there any Pokemon I should bring in right now if he's gonna set up rocks? What should I bring in / be scared of? Should I just go for Calm? Oh, I have a Trick Room Soul Rock. That is interesting. With normal gem explosion. That's hysterical. I don't think I have any sort of defog, correct? No defog or rapid spin. I think I just have to stay in here, truly. I'm in a really awkward position. I'm just going to Shadow Ball. If I could get a special defense drop on this thing, it'd be a big deal. There it is. I say it, and it comes into action. He's done a Swords Dance. Really? He should be dead here. He needs to get out. He needs to switch out now. I don't know why you would ever Swords Dance there. You're slower. You can't Swords Dance when you're slower. I think he's dead here because of that drop. That special defense drop is so big there. But even then, this is a terrible play. Because you have to, yeah, this is no, either way. Because either way, like he just, I guess he was going to roost and just try to sustain and not kill me. Yeah, that was crazy. Does he have a normal type to come into? Weavile comes in. That was a crazy play. It was a very greedy play. I respect greedy plays, but I think his goal was to he still has Hippo up to set up Sand again. He goes for Low Kick or something here, assumedly. Low Kick might not kill me. He could just go for like Icicle Crash or something. What do I want to? Can I bring in something here? Should I just stay on this? What's the play? I think once again I literally just stay on this and just brute force as much damage as I possibly can. Yeah, Low Kick doesn't kill. I know that. Take a lot of damage. Take Life Orb Chip. Do a lot of damage in return to his Weavile. I'm pretty happy with this. Stantler's gotten a lot of value. I've also just learned so much about his team. Like, keeping Stantler in from the start, he's only seen my Stantler. I've seen so much of his team, and I've learned so much, right? So it's really, really important. It's really, really important to get that information. Is this Eviolite? Oh man, part of me really wants to go Electabuzz here and just Volt Switch, but let me just sack this. This is fine to sack. Does this have Shadow Sneak? I don't think so. Yeah, Weavile's really low HP. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I have anything faster. I think I just bring an Electabuzz and Volt Switch here. It's such a good play. Wait, is Sneasel? Wow, Sneasel's really faster. That's hilarious. That's really funny. What would I bring in Sneasel and Click is what I'm a little scared of. Should I keep Sneasel? I almost want to keep Sneasel a secret. Do I really need to keep it a secret? Man, there's two plays here. Electabuzz and Volt Switch and tank a hit. Or... honestly, maybe I do just go Electabuzz. The issue is Electabuzz is really bad here. Actually, what I could do... a demon play is to go Electabuzz and Ice Punch, expecting the Hippo down switch. I wonder if he'll make that play. It's such a scary demon play, though. Or I could just Focus Blast. If I Focus Blast... honestly, Focus Blast would mess up Hippowdon too. I really want to Focus Blast here. It's a demon play, but nah, he just stays in, so I hope I hit. If I miss this Focus Blast, it's really bad for me. I miss, yeah. Focus miss, you never hit the attack. Unfortunate. I was making a really risky play there. So now he's just going to Night Slash here, I assume, indefinitely. Wow, this thing destroys my entire team. This Night Slash shit. I might just go Sunflora here to tank a hit, or Sneasel. I don't want to take another hit. He's gonna die to Life Orb here is my reasoning. I made a risky play. I probably should have just drawn my own Sneasel here and just gone for attacks instead of yeah, it dies to Life Orb instead of making my Electabuzz tank that hit. That was unfortunate. It was a really risky play. I was expecting him to go Hippowdon and keep his Weavile alive. I feel like that was a better play. Really surprised he didn't keep his Weavile alive for either a sacrifice or a late game sweep. It wasn't like crippled, or it was damaged, but Weavile is a very fast Pokemon. I'm really surprised he made that play. I feel like the better play would have been to go Hippowdon. Especially into the face of you know, there's a really good chance that I just go for the electric attack and he just dodges with a Hippowdon and puts me in a really bad position. Especially if there's a chance that I'm Specs or Scarf or anything, it would have put me in a really bad position. Yeah, I don't know. Really surprised he didn't make the Hippowdon switch there, but I think he's a little thrown off now because I made some weird plays. I made some weird string of plays, and I think now he's a little thrown off. Nice. Dodging that Intimidate is actually a really big deal. Question is, man, how do I think I just Ice Punch. The moveset on this thing is weird. I think I just stay in an Ice Punch here. I'll go for it. I'm faster. If he goes for D-Dance, it's a little scary. Yep. But this is like the best play I had to deal with it. Like, even if he goes for D-Dance, this is my best answer to it. So I hope that I live here. Nope, I do not. That's okay. This was my best play. I'm pretty happy with that. Like, there's no other play there. D-Dance Gyarados is just insane. I've seen it so few times in randoms. Yeah, it's really unfortunate how rare it is. This sucks. Ugh, this truly sucks. Thinking of my plays here. Do I just go Dusknoir? Dusknoir's pretty tanky. I guess I just go Dusknoir. I have to dodge the Waterfall flinch here. Yeah, I have to dodge a Waterfall flinch here, unfortunately. That's what I'm scared of. Okay. Okay. We got rid of it, thankfully. But this game is... That Electabuzz play might have thrown the entire game for me, unfortunately. But at the same time, like, he's got double ground. So he just can... like, I can't Volt Switch around into him. But I guess he didn't expect me to have Volt Switch. I don't know. I could at least understand the... I don't know. This is weird. This is a weird game. Just a weird game. I might just go ahead and Pain Split here. I'm wondering what Hippowdon's going to do here. I might just go for like an EQ or something. Oh, I'm faster, which I didn't expect / didn't see. Wow, Pain Split healed me up so much there. That was really nice. Sets up Stealth Rocks. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't... Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that at this point in the game. It's pretty late. It could have happened a lot earlier. I'm okay with that. It honestly shouldn't affect the outcome too much, I'd like to believe. We'll see. I need to figure out how I'm going to use this Soul Rock. I think I need to use that. I think the way I win this game is by using that Soul Rock in a really smart way. I'm going to go ahead and just Nightshade here. Get that damage. Let's see what he has. Does he have Slack Off or anything? If he has Slack Off, I'll be a little scared. Not going to lie. He's EQing me, so I can't go for the Focus Punch. This battle is going to suck. I'm going to go ahead and Nightshade here. EQ is doing 30% or so. I should be able to... Yep, he has the Slack Off. Man, like my team... What can you do? Literally, what can you do in this sort of situation? Okay. I need to put him back in a Slack Off situation. I'm going to go ahead and sub here. Sure, I'll take that. That's actually pretty good for me. Interesting switch. I don't know if he's going for the Swords Dance play again. Really interesting switch here. Is Focus Punch even kill? Like, I don't know if... I feel like I actually just go for Nightshade. I feel like it might literally do more damage. But it's hard to put off 150 base power. I feel like Nightshade's the play. And he Swords Dances in the face of my sub. No way you think... What? Sand goes down. Roost. Yeah, this annoying... Man, my opponent has so much sustain. It's almost like he has sand setting, slack off, roosting, while I have not a single sustain across my entire team. Nothing to play well in sand. Man, it's so annoying. What can you do? Literally, what can you do? I'm going to go ahead and... I can test Focus Punch damage, or I can hard switch out now. I think my best bet is going to be to hard switch over to Electabuzz now, even with sub up, to force him out with Ice Punch. If he attacks here, it would be an insane move. Okay, he roosts. Thankfully. It's very good for me. He should roost there. He has to roost there. It's the only play. And now I can always go for a pretty good Ice Punch here. And he has to switch out. He has Dusclops in the back. Okay, this game is winnable, but it's been a really frustrating journey. We get a huge lucky freeze. That is pretty incredible, I will say. Now, what's my best way to get rid of this Pokemon is the issue. This thing is going to be so annoying to deal with. I think I'm going to go ahead and Volt Switch over to Sunflora and hope this thing stays frozen and go for Sunny Day plus Growth and try to set up in some way. I feel like that's my best bet here. This thing's not going to deal with it. Let's see if he stays frozen. Okay. This game is winnable. The team difference here was crazy. I will say I've probably had a slightly better RNG. I've had better RNG, I think. I think that's fair to say. I'm Solar Power. I don't even know if I need to... I'm thinking about how I want to play this. Yeah, I'll Sunny Day and just... I'm not going to Growth. I'm just going to set up Sunny Day first and then start Giga Draining. The Toxic is super annoying, but what can you do? The Solar Power plus Toxic Chip here is going to be brutal on me. I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to... Hopefully it doesn't have Protect. I'm really hoping for no Protect here. Giga Drain hopefully can sustain me a little bit. Can sustain me a decent amount while chipping through his team. Let's see how it goes. Seismic Toss. I'm cool with that. I'm super cool with that. Okay. Winnable, boys. Winnable, winnable. Look at that chip damage, though. Good lord. I have to Giga here because I'm scared of him. I don't think there's any sustain. Maybe I could have just switched out there. What would I bring in to let it Seismic, though? Maybe like Soul Rock and just go for like an EQ finish or something? I'm not sure. Now, obviously, I'm always going to be slower here than pretty much every... Yeah, I'm slower than everything on his team possibly could be. So, what are the odds? There's a chance he just Swords Dances here, though. And if that's the case, I just Giga. And I just safely bring in Electabuzz. I'm just going to Giga here. He roosts. Yeah, I'm just going to Giga here and see how it goes. I'm doing neutral damage. We're in Sun. Let's see how much damage this thing can do. No way. That has to be a crit. No way we one-shot that. No way Sunflora one-shots. No way. Was that thing not Eviolite? I feel like that Gligar couldn't have possibly been Eviolite. No way we one-shot that thing. Once again, my opponent, like, I think all the Roost and Swords Dance plays were really greedy. No way we one-shot that thing. No way. Wow. What are the odds this thing can't kill me with EQ or something? It can't kill me with Ice Fang. I get a huge... This might kill. No, he flinches. No, I mean, that's fair. He needed some luck back in it, I guess, but that'll take out my Sunflora. Wow. Wow. I got a lot off that, though. There was a lot that happened there. That was pretty incredible. I'm going to bring in Dusknoir, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and just go for the... I could bring in this in Focus Blast. But I think I want to keep E-Buzz for... I want to keep E-Buzz as healthy as possible for Omastar. I'm going to bring in Dusknoir and go for Pain Split. Pain Split stall strats, essentially. This thing having Slack Off is a big issue, though, that I feel like I'm not able to deal with, man. I don't think Explosion ever kills this thing, honestly, which is insane. And I really do not want to set up Trick Room against his team. Interestingly enough. I think I Nightshade here, and then I Pain Split next turn. Let's see if he goes for a Slack Off here. EQ, okay. He obviously Slack Offs here. I wonder if I can bring in something to kill it. I just don't think I can, man. I don't think anything I have can kill it. Do I just bring in Solrock and go for... What do we saw Ice Fang from this thing, right? Correct? Yeah, Ice Fang. I have to be aware of that. Should I just go, is now the time to go Electabuzz and go for the Focus Blast? Should I keep Dusknoir up? Dusknoir is slower than... It's slower than Omastar, though. That's a huge issue. I'm gonna Focus Punch here, expecting a Slack Off. He EQs? Wow. What? Why would he EQ there? Oh, wow. That's frustrating. So now I have to rely on the Focus Blast miss. Please don't miss Focus Blast. If I can hit this Focus Blast, this will be my third Focus Blast of the day. What are the odds Ice Punch kills? I feel like I need to calc this, but I don't really have enough time. Electabuzz. I'll try to do it really, really quick. Electabuzz, Ice Punch, level 77. I don't think I have the time for this. Hippo, level 74. Get the Ice Punch move in there. I have like 10 seconds. Oh my god, I literally do like 10% damage to this thing. Yeah, I have to hit a Focus Blast, and then even then it might not kill. And I just missed... I've used Focus Blast 3 times today, and I've missed all of them. It's just not the day, boys. My PokeMMO PvP RNG really... It's Patrouski luck. It comes in ebbs and flows. It's going to either be terrible luck or really good luck. There's no in between. It's always going to be incredible or utterly abysmal. And that's it. That's all I can really... That's all I can do with it. That's all I can play around. Yep, that's GG's. It's a frustrating loss. Feel like I played better than my opponent this game. I feel like they had a much, like, 100 times better team. So many better tools at their disposal. It's a frustrating loss. But what can you do? Was that game 3? Yeah, that was game 3, actually. So we went 1-2 overall today. Not terrible, but I think the losses felt really frustrating. And what sucked about today, I don't mean to be too much of a negative Nancy. At the end of the day, it's randoms. We're going to have days like this, and that's okay, and understanding that's okay is really important. But we went 1-2. The losses felt really frustrating because I feel like I played better, and they were kind of out of my control to some extent. I feel like I did make a misplay. I obviously, there's at least 1 to 3 misplays in each of those games for sure. And the win with Togekiss didn't really feel super earned. It just felt like one of those random games where, I had something he couldn't answer. So not a super satisfying set of randoms today, but that's how it goes, and that's okay. just try to keep going with it. That's the flow of the 3-session randoms. You need a lot larger of a pool to really get a setting or really get an understanding of the tier and everything. So, oh my goodness, that's already gone. But anyways, GG's. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it to some extent. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike it if you didn't. Comment, subscribe for daily PokeMMO content. Check out the Discord link down below if you want to join a really cool community. And then finally, if you want to go above and beyond, check out the PayPal link and stuff down below. I appreciate it. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you later. Peace.